game is not about your kills per deaths ratio. It's about capturing and holding the control points, aka radio points. For every point, there is a comms radio. The main objective are shown as stars with their objective number in it. Other control points leading to them are shown with their line alphabet and order number. There are sounds that tell what is happening with the last taken and the next to be taken points. Sounds for the point being contested tell that the point is being captured or neutralized. For point is captured. The point is being neutralized. For point is lost. The main objective is lost. The game modes in Heroes and Generals are Skirmish or Assault. Skirmishes are capture and holds with 1 or 3 control points. Here, dominance is the key. With 1 control point battle, you win by holding the objective until the meter comes full. And with 3 points, you win by holding more control points than the enemy. 2 control points against enemies 1 will result in victory. You do not need to capture all 3, just hold 2 for the whole battle and win. And then there is the assault, with control points leading to the main objectives. There are 2 and 3 main objective maps. The goal is for the other faction to defend the main objectives while the other one attacks. The assault has a timer of 30 minutes by which the attacker must capture main objectives. If the attacker holds 1 main objective while the timer ends, the battle goes into sudden death. If either side can capture all points, they are the winner. Sudden death lasts until the whole battle has lasted from start to finish 60 minutes. After that, the defender wins. There are occasions when all 3 factions are in the assault. In such a scenario, one faction is defending and others attack. The attacker who manages to capture all main objectives becomes the defender, and the first defender is kicked out of the fight. After that, the normal assault rules apply for the remaining 2. As an additional rule, if the attacker has not captured a point in a long time and now manages to do so, they are awarded more time. And furthermore, after capturing a point, next one is locked for a minute. You can use that time to sneak in, without defenders knowing it, for they are not notified of it during the capture lock. But remember to hold and defend the point you just captured before. and the control points must be captured in order. And as an extra, if attackers are coming from different main objective lines, they can still help and capture other lines' points. Though you are, as an attacker, only shown your own attack line's points on the first-person view, you can see other lines' progress by looking at the map. Press M. And remember, you can only capture or hold a point by being in the zone. And you get a lot more experience from making kills on the point. So boots on point, always. Over and out.